Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Cindy Ngamba scared to box in Saudi Arabia. She's spoken out about the increasing grip in Saudi Arabia and just how they're really locking on the sport. And she's getting ready to make her professional debut. Now, she's 26 years old, and she won a historic first medal for the refugee Olympic team in Paris last summer. And in her first fight as a pro, will take on a European welterweight champion, Christy Bavington, on Friday, 7 March. But let me show y'all who she is. Right here. This is who she is, okay? Now, she's making up a pro debut, so I'm assuming these are amateur bouts. But anyway, when it comes to Cindy, right? She's actually addressed the fact that she can't return to Cameroon because she's gay, and she's voiced her dissent about how gays are being viewed in Cameroon and how they're being treated, and she feels that within boxing, that now that Saudi has really got their teeth into the sport and they're spreading their tentacles across all 7 continents. She feels with Saudi being involved that, she's afraid for her life. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know much about this subject, but I would tend to think, and this is just being real, that with whatever boxing events have been held, where there was some kind of involvement, whether it was Saudi promoting the event or there was money or something being put into the event, you never know what these boxers, who may be gay, who isn't. A lot of times people don't even come out and say that. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that her stuff is out there, she's worried about it, and she says it very much disappoints me. But I think Saudi has always been like that. And she said this in an interview with an article called The Guardian. She says, "I don't think I ever want to go to Saudi until I hear women saying that they've changed their laws, but even if the laws have changed, I still feel scared for my life or threatened for my life if I go there." Man, I don't, it's sad that she feels that way, but I'll be honest with you. I don't think if she goes there, there's going to be a target on her, but I could understand her apprehensions, you know what I'm saying? Now, her debut, and I'm reading something to you, right? Her debut as a professional forms part of a historic all-female card at the Royal Albert Hall this week, and Ngamba felt that progress has been made in elevating the profile of women's boxing, but there's still some way to go, and she called on the media to pay more attention to women in sport. I mean, I hear what she's saying, but my thing is, for her just to come out here and say she doesn't want to go out to Saudi Arabia because she's afraid for her life. I just think with Turkey al-Sheikh's in the house, every day is Thanksgiving, and let's say he did have a fight card, where there was an all-woman fight card that he puts on in Saudi Arabia. I don't see him ostracizing her or singling her out for her sexuality. I don't think he'll do that. She'll come there as an athlete. She'll perform as an athlete. She'll win or lose, get paid as an athlete, and then she'll return to do back home. And that's where she can continue to live her life how she wants. But I don't think no one's going to be in there, even if she comes there with a girlfriend, which I don't know how that would work, but she just had to be smart. But I don't think that would be an issue. I'll be honest with you, man. I don't think that no one's gonna single her out. Nobody's watching her like that. I don't think so. Now, if she wants to go live in Saudi Arabia and live that kind of lifestyle, again, I don't know much about the rules as far as homosexuality, but I would think if that probably wouldn't be a good thing if, in fact, that would be considered, a violation of the laws over there. But anyway, man, we'll see how she does this weekend. But, man, to come out there and just to make a statement like, look, I'm afraid for my life. That's why I don't think I'll come fight in Saudi Arabia. Man, there's other countries, man. And right there, man, matter of fact, right there in the UK, you have some people, a concentric few, who don't believe in that and could react probably worse towards her than someone who's actually in Saudi Arabia. So I think she has every right to have concerns, but I think anywhere she goes, man, she could run into a fanatic who just believes men are to be with women, women are to be with men, and that's it. And find out about her and target her and want to be, possibly harm her. But I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying for me, when I listen to that, it's like, man, I don't, especially if Turkey Al Sheikh's involved, I don't think she'll have any problems, man. But just follow the laws of the country. When you're in the country, follow the laws of the country. No difference if you come to the United States, you go anywhere. And maybe with me, stuff like that, what doesn't bother me because I've traveled all around the world, and we get briefings before we travel. It's like, hey, these are the laws, these are the rules. That, you need to make sure you understand this, make sure you're not doing this, and you got to go through those briefings, man. So I'm pretty sure that there are briefings people receive. Oh, no, we did. It wasn't just because I was in the military, but I'm sure there are briefings people receive before they go to Saudi Arabia. And if you already know that that's an issue, then, go over there. Don't be walking around holding hands with your girlfriend. Just go over there and box. I mean, I know it sounds simple. Probably it could be more complex than that, but to me, it's that simple. Anyway, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. Y'all in the breeze.